When it comes to camera lenses, the most simple way to look at them is a starter lens and a professional lens. As time goes on, the gap between the two is getting closer and closer in price sometimes, and in image quality definitely. Historically, every once in a while, a lens comes through that breaks that mold. The Nikon Z 50mm f1.8s? Yep. It's one of those. The point of this video, let's get it out of the way, fight me on this, you'll lose. The Nikon Z 50mm f1.8s is the single best first lens you should get in the Nikon Z system. Why? Actually, first, subscribe to the channel and consider becoming a member so you can see my real photography work and journey. You'll also get access to all of my content early, as well as some unique member-only videos. Why is it the best first lens you should get in the Z system? Because for under $500 in used like new condition, we have a rarity where your first lens is so exceptional in performance, price irrelevant, that your first lens can be a forever lens. Nikon has a class system that goes like this: exotic, S-line, and nothing, no name. Exotics have their name etched in yellow on the side of the lens, like plena or noct, and it does something you could call specialized or niche, or there's just something additionally special about it. If there's no added nomenclature, it's basically basic, generally on the more affordable side of things. And then there's the S-line, the single-digit nomenclature Nikon uses to make you think sex. No, I'm not joking, it's the oldest marketing trick in the book. It also means to Nikon that it has some of Nikon's best coatings and design for that time. This lens is the Nikon Z 50mm f1.8s, so really, it's a pro-level offering. I'll say again, this is stupid value. Technically, even at brand new prices, at this time, it's lower 600s. For what you get, you should probably feel like you're robbing someone. Value handled, why else should it be your first lens? A 50mm does it all. They call it a nifty 50 because it's nifty, and that it covers almost everything. Any portrait of any number of people, single to family, street photography, landscape, it just does anything else you can think of besides wildlife and sports. The less competitive jobs that pay can be covered with a 50. If you don't want to work and you don't know what you want to do, you can explore almost every genre with this lens. And it just so happens that it's going to be better than any other 50mm f1.8 that you're going to find. Some specific points on this lens: it's one of Nikon's sharpest lenses, period. Its focus speed is lightning quick and it's accurate. Its color rendition is accurate with just a little bit of character added to it. It has good control of fringing and flare, it weighs nothing, and it operates really quietly. For the most part these days, the best you can hope for is something that will give you enough micro contrast that you have an inherently better black and white potential. And this lens does give you that. You'll have to edit your raw images, of course, but if you shoot JPEG, I think you're really gonna like the way that this lens looks straight out of camera. I encourage you to check out the Flickr page for this camera to see what others are getting with it. It's really a no-brainer. Why don't I have this lens? Well, I did. But as a seeker of character and as I transitioned from photography work to more full-time artistic endeavors, I eventually upgraded to the f1.2. But I ran thousands, if not 10,000 or more images with the 50mm f1.8s. It was my first mirrorless Z lens, and it could be yours too. It is a fantastic look into how fabulous Nikon lens technology is, and it will create some excitement of the expectation you can have into the future as you expand and grow into the Nikon Z mount mirrorless system. I'm Z Wade, the Z Wade in Z Wade Photo, and stay sharp, YouTube.